Hey guys, Tim here and welcome to the very first Patreon exclusive video. I'd like to thank you guys so much for being here. You guys don't know how happy I am. You guys can tell from my face. I cannot hold back a smile while I'm starting to record this video. I'm just so happy that you guys are supporting me through my journey and ultimately getting me just this much closer to my ultimate dream of making a living of making videos, because I love making videos, guys. Not only fragrance videos, I love making other types of videos as well, like music related videos and stuff like that. So thank you so much guys for helping support this ultimate dream that I have, guys. So this video, let's get right into it. I don't want to bore you guys with sentimental stuff. So this video is the top 10 fragrances that I'll be wearing this fall, and this is different from my top 10 best fall list because in the top 10 best fall list, those are the best fall fragrances in my personal opinion for the fall time. Now, do I always reach for the best fragrances? No. Sometimes on some days, I feel like reaching for something light, something inoffensive, you know? Like, it really depends on my mood for that day. So the 10 fragrances that you are gonna see in this list, some of them are gonna be fall heavy fragrance, some of them are gonna be fragrances that I've been wearing year round, some are just my favorite fragrances that pretty much don't have to do with fall at all, but I just love wearing them. So there's some varieties in here for you to pick from for sure, and it'll give you more insight on what I wear on a daily basis and how my taste actually is. So guys, with that said, let's jump right into the number 10. Number 10 spot, guys, is a fragrance that is more of a special occasion fragrance, but I do enjoy wearing it quite a bit, especially in the fall outdoor time. This is Chimera by Tiziana Terenzi. Now this is a really a melting pot of a fragrance, and I say that because there's a lot of nuances that goes into this fragrance, whether it's fruity, it's musky, it's woody, it's just so many different things in this fragrance, but it's blended together so well that it smells very luxurious. It's heavy, it's thick, but it's a luxurious smelling fall scent. Definitely suits a more special occasion. So the actual time that I'll be wearing this fragrance would be like special occasion, like in a suit, if I'm going on a suit and tie event, or I'm going maybe nights out at a friend's house, or even sometime to the club if I'm feeling a bit more fancy that day. I would reach for Chimera by Tiziana Terenzi. It's actually becoming, fastly becoming one of my favorite formal type scent because it is very interesting. And guys, like I said in my top 10 fall video, that it has similarities to Tom Ford's Fucking Fabulous. Now this one is a lot less sweet, it's thicker, it's deeper than Tom Ford's Fucking Fabulous, and to me a much more interesting interesting interpretation of a sweet fragrance. So guys, Chimera by Tiziana Terenzi, my number 10. Moving on to my number 9 spot, guys, and this one is Assaro's Wanted. Now to me, this is still probably the best designer fragrance for the fall time. It smells just so much like fall. It's dry, it's spicy, and it projects super strong. One of the strongest projecting designer fragrances that I own. So I really love this one. I appreciate this so much. And guys, whenever I hear people say it smells like Invictus, it is Invictus. I don't see it. It does have a similarity to Invictus, but it's so much more fun than that. It has the lemon, it has the ginger, it has a lot more character, it's a lot more uplifting, and to me, a much better fragrance than Invictus will ever be. So this is one of my favorite of all time. I don't wear it that often because it is a really potent juice, and the time I would wear this fragrance would be nights out. If I'm going out to a friend's house, this is one of the fragrances that I might end up reaching for. Like if I'm trying to really impress someone that day, this is also a nice fragrance to reach for, or on really colder nights, because this thing will project past that cold for sure, guys. So number 9 spot, Assaro Wanted. My number 8 spot, guys, is one of my most favorite fragrances of all time, and you've been a fan of my channel for a while, you know this is one of my most favorite fragrances ever, and I wear this pretty much year round, and this one is Silver Mountain Water by Creed. It just smells very pleasing, very interesting, and to me is still one of the best Creed fragrances ever released. This one, I do prefer this one over Aventus, and I think this is my number 1 most favorite Creed fragrances. Because every time I come back and revisit it, I always fall in love all over again. And this is a fragrance where you would never get a negative reaction from. It's very pleasing. As long as you don't overspray, everyone around you is gonna love this type of smell. It's refreshing. It can be worn year round because it is strong enough to be worn year round. And guys, if you have not tried this yet, I highly suggest you try it. And For this, do not test on paper. I highly suggest you test it on skin, because on skin it develops really, really beautifully. So guys, number 8 spot, Silver Mountain Water by Creed. Number 7 spot, guys, is one of my most worn fragrances in the summertime, but now that it's fall time, I wear it a little less, but I still love it so much that I still reach for it quite a few times, alright? And this one is called Invictus Aqua. Arguably the best fresh fragrance ever released in the past 2 years, because it's a fresh fragrance that is as strong as a fall fragrance, even sometimes as strong as some winter fragrances as well. So this can definitely be worn year round, and it smells extremely good, like really, really, really good. Wow, so much improvement from the original Invictus. That's what everyone says, like I know that, but I definitely agree with it. It's definitely a really, really, really big improvement from the original Invictus. It's less juvenile, it's less aggressive, it's more pleasing. It's very, very pleasing, but it still retains the Invictus like sexy sensualness to it. It smells so good, and so sad that it's discontinued now, so I'm trying to use this very sparingly because this is my only bottle of it. But man, is this really, really good. I think this will always be in my rotation until like maybe if I have that much left, I'll stop using it. But guys, super amazing fragrance. If you guys can still grab it, and you guys don't have it yet and you guys can still have a chance to grab it, I highly recommend you grab it before it's all gone or it's all like price jacked up to $300-400, alright? Number 7 spot, guys, Invictus Aqua. Number 6 spot, guys, is one of my favorite gourmands of all time. This is one of the most unique gourmands as well. This one is called Lignum Vitae by Bulford. Now, I've been waiting for the fall to wear this. I've worn this a little bit in the summertime, and it does work out really well when I spray really light, but this is an all-star when it comes to fall time because it's dry biscuit with sea notes, like sea salt and biscuit. Like whoever thought of putting those two notes together, but it works so well. It's so creative, it smells amazing, and guys, it gave me one of the most memorable compliments ever. And I'll tell you guys on this video because you guys are my patrons, alright? You guys are my close-knit family. I love you guys, so I'm gonna tell you the compliments I got wearing this. That memorable compliment was like one time I went to KFC like at I think around 9 p.m. I was wearing this that day, and as I was ordering KFC, guys, this lady, this really cute Latino girl, she was like across the counter. She was just smiling at me as I was ordering food, and I was wondering why she was smiling at me and looking at me so weirdly until she finally said it. She was like, "What are you wearing? You smell so good. What, like I want that for my boyfriend," and stuff like that. I was like, "Oh, that's why you were looking at me so weird." But yeah, that was one of the most memorable compliments ever. She literally could not stop smiling for at least 5 minutes, just staring at me. So really memorable compliments, and I'll never forget that. This does smell really good, and if you spray the right amount, I feel like it can be a mass appealing type scent. And it will catch girls by surprise as well, because they probably have never smelled the sillage of this of any other guy. So if you want to smell unique, sexy, and interesting, this is a great fragrance, guys. Number 6, Lignum Vitae. My number 5 spot, guys. Now this one, not a lot of people would wear it in the fall time because it is quite a light smelling fragrance, but this is definitely one of my favorite casual fragrance. Anytime I feel casual, I don't feel like wearing anything way too strong, this is the one like I reach for 80% of the time, alright? This one is Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Now this is the fragrance I wear the most when I'm going out just to eat, you know, when I'm going out to a buffet that's, I have a buffet place like 5 minutes away from my house. Almost every time I go there, I'm wearing Allure Homme Edition Blanche. It's just my casual, I'm running an errand or I'm staying at home, I don't want to smell too strong type of fragrance. It works so well, and it smells really unique too. I love the lemon meringue pie, like in this fragrance. It smells so good, and it puts a smile on my face every time I wear it. I'm always in a good mood when I'm wearing Edition Blanche, alright? And my version is the EDT. I heard the EDP is slightly different, but both are still really good to me. You really cannot go wrong with either version. So guys, my number 5 spot, Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Number 4 spot, guys, this one is my night out fragrance, my club fragrance. I wear this probably the most nights out in club. Maybe the only time I wear this is nights out in club. And this fragrance is Creed's Aventus. Guys, you guys all know this. It's really sexy, it's so masculine, and You couple that with dressing up really nicely for the club, you wear this to the club, oh my god, it is so good. It matched so well and the people around me loved it, my friend loved it. And I really can't say enough good thing about this fragrance. If you pick the right occasion to wear it, it's a monster. And guys, this is also a very versatile fragrance. Of course you can wear it anytime, but to me it fits like the most in a club setting, when you're having fun, when you're being like, I'm dressed good, I'm alpha male type of vibe right now, I'm dancing, I'm having fun. This works so well. I love this for the club. So guys, I do go out quite often, that's why this is high on my list. So guys, number 4 spot, Creed Aventus. Number 3 spot, guys, I never talk about this one on my channel before ever, and that's because I never owned a bottle of it until now. And this one is L'Homme by Yves Saint Laurent. Now this one, I got it as a gift from one of my good friends here in Las Vegas. He bought it for me as a birthday gift and I was so happy. And at first when I smelled this fragrance, I thought it was just a little bland. You know, when I smelled it off paper, I tested on skin, I didn't think it was all that great until I started wearing the fragrance. When I wore the fragrance for 2-3 days straight, I was like, this is amazing. It's so good. It's so alluring, and it's stronger than most people think. A lot of people say like, no, it's not strong, it fades too quickly. It is definitely a lot stronger than what other people make it out to be. I do get noticed with this fragrance, and guys, this is now my fall casual signature. Besides Edition Blanche, which I reach for very often, this one is gonna be right up there with it as well, because I just got this bottle. Of course I haven't worn it as much as Edition Blanche, but I will be wearing this quite a lot, and it might even replace my Edition Blanche for a lot of the occasions. So guys, I really am enjoying this fragrance, and I'm looking forward to wearing this a lot. And this is gonna be my casual scent, my indoor scent, or sometimes even my outdoor scent. I'll just spray a little heavier, you know? I really love this fragrance. It's so good. You can't really beat the classic. This fragrance has been a masterpiece for a lot of people ever since it was released, and now I see why. And guys, this fragrance it stood the test of time, and I'm glad that it did, because right now I have it and I'm enjoying it super much, guys. Number 3 spot, YSL L'Homme. Alright guys, now on to my number 2 spot, and this one's my favorite designer fragrances of all time. You guys all know it. It is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. I wear this fragrance the most. I reach for it. This is my dumb reach every time. Wow, when I don't know what to wear and I want to go out or I want to do anything at all in my day, I reach for this fragrance. It's a dumb reach. Like, this is a 50 ml bottle, but I bet, I kid you not, I bet it's like that low now because of how much I wear. I feel like it is really low. It's my favorite because it gets such good reaction from people. If someone walk past me, like, no doubt they smell it. It projects really strong for the first 2 to 3 hours, gets really good compliments, and it smells just so good. And you can wear this absolutely anytime, which is what I love. If I'm traveling somewhere in the fall time, this is gonna be in my bag. It's gonna go with me, because this is probably one of the only fragrances I will ever need when I'm traveling. So guys, my number 2 spot, if you haven't tried this out for whatever reason at all, give this a try, and don't make the mistake I did of testing this out and dismissing it off paper, because that's what I did in the beginning. I made such a big mistake. But once I wore it on skin, it's a totally different animal. This is a fragrance that smells like crap on paper, but smells amazing on skin and amazing in the air, guys. So my number 2 spot, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. Now you guys are probably wondering, what the hell is my number 1 spot? I named all of my favorite fragrances already, but there's one that I've been wearing almost every single day ever since I got it, and it's this one right here, Creed's Viking. Guys, it was released September 5th, and look at the juice. It hasn't even been a month yet. Look at the juice. It was right here. It's all the way down to here now. I've been wearing it almost every single day this month. It's such a good fragrance. It's my fall signature fragrance now. I love it. I love it a lot. Wow, it's just so good. But is it worth the price? Like, if people keep asking me, is it worth $350? Is it worth $495 for 100 ml? Nope, not at all. I would not recommend anyone to buy this, but I just love it so much for my own personal taste that I bought it. You know, if I love something very much and I know I'm gonna wear it a lot, I'm not afraid of investing money into it. This is not gonna sit and collect dust in my collection, so the $350 that I spent on this was very worth it, because I have a feeling that I will end up emptying this bottle by the end of this year, so it might go like really low. I don't know if I want to empty it now that I think about it, because it is quite expensive. I might use it until there's like 10 ml left and I'll stop using it, but it's such a beautiful scent, guys. Signature Fall Time, gets good compliments, and the sillage is way better than a lot of people like think, because your nose do get used to this really quickly. At times I can't smell it anymore, but I still get compliments from other people. So definitely a strong fragrance, something that your nose gets fatigued to very easily, so careful of spraying. Do not overspray this fragrance, but it works anytime at all. Date occasion, nights out, clubbing, like formal occasion. It is mature enough for formal, it is good enough for work, and guys, you get so much value out of this fragrance. I just wish it would hit discounters already. I can't wait till next year for it to hit discounters and I can replenish my collection of this fragrance. But for now, my most worn fall fragrances so far, and it's definitely gonna be my most worn in the fall season for this year, guys. My #1 spot, Creed Viking. Alright guys, that's it for this very first Patreon exclusive video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting me. Again, I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Sorry guys, I went a little bit crazy there, but as you guys know, I love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next Patreon exclusive video. Peace out guys, and bye.